huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Rush is on him. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from around the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Air Force's offense will try to get something started with. First possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he
lets one fly deep. Touchdown, Air Force. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. Oh, they block it. If he doesn't get you with his arm, he'll get you with his legs, or he might get you with both of them.
It stinks, man. Having to defend a guy like this that just, you think you're going to get him in the pocket. You got to play the first play where he might be throwing the ball from the pocket, and then he scrambles, and now you're defending the run and the throw down the field. It's kind of like rush hour back in the day. Which one of y'all kicked me?
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the RPO continues. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going with the ground game left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got his man quickly. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Pressure coming. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. He'll ride his man on the option. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. The lead is down to a field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so...
He's got it out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Running to the left. Got room at the 35. Oh, out of space. On the inside of the 20. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Running back searching for a hole. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. The Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Catch in the middle, it's Maddox. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive.
Max going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll ring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after ringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air on second down. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Here Here's the pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those, so quick, so elusive. That's such a great job of making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's got his man.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now here's second and long. Let's go. Looking to fire. Gets open down the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Aggies really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
We've seen this a couple times on this drive now, but having a lot of success with the quarterback sneak, and there's something going on up front right now, whether it's just the offensive line getting a better push or he's finding the crease to the right side of the center or to the left side. Whatever he's doing, it's working. The defense has not been able to stop him, and they just ride the center and the QB sneaks.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've got a first down. In the period. Looking for a crease to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And it's okay that that ball's incomplete. It's important this offense comes out and they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Man, this quarterback going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Going to swing it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He's open on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
And listen, you get zone coverage, and you can hit that curl route, and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And now on second down for this offense. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
It's complete to the left. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And the Falcons come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Wants to keep it in the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
He's got it, first down and more.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative.
What'd you do?
I mean, that essentially would have just been a two-shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Pocket breaking down.
God bless, bro.
But he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. Got a man. It's Ellsworth. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Texas A&M going up tempo. They've been been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive, so maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on the pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
Got his man. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, after that incompletion now, you got 4th down in your own end. But based on the fact they've scored 2 touchdowns and kicked a field goal now, they've been looking pretty good. And if I'm the head coach, I think I'm putting a lot of faith and trust in my offense to go get this thing.
They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to take a shot. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Got room on the return. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down. They can be in position. They don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They're setting up the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. Finding open areas. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The Falcons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Setting up the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snag out of the air. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Falcons come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on fourth down. Still going. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Falcons are marching down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense turning it on. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in.
The quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
Here comes the heat. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field.
kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the Aggies are in the hurry-up. On the option. He breaks a tackle. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On his way from around the 50. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive proving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Yeah, and I think on that 3rd down and short call, I honestly think that they thought it was going to be a 4th down situation. Now it's 4th and 2. I think this offense was ready for this opportunity, and I think they're going to go for it right here.
Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He's got it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. The RPO fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Just keep slinging it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Might as well give it to him again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Maddox. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Owen. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He now has 91 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
And back to the air on second down. Fires to the middle. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so...
The offense pops it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and then better job forcing a turnover.
He's got room. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Falcons can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. There to stop him after a pickup of one to the 22.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Ready up. The Falcons are on the move. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On fourth down, looking to pass. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. They'll do the rest. They'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Back to pass on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finally corralled, and not before. He picks up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. Wiggles free. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. He wants to throw it again. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Aggie! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the wideouts. They are looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The 12 men more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Spits it out to the back. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle. Pitzel.
The offense gets the ball out pretty quickly. If you're going to do that, that's fine. But but we got to get the first down. We got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Finds his man. It's Elrich. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll try to do it himself. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Got the first down and more. He'll work his way down to 28.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here.
Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could to be a few inches short. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. He'll throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Air Force! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it inside the 10. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Quarterback may change this route. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Falcons. And the stomping has commenced. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season.
Oh.